The Do Not Disturb law. It started as a joke. Some senator, sick of lobbyists and reporters, half-seriously proposed a universal mute button, a way to silence people at will. No more unsolicited opinions, no more nagging, no more listening to things you didn't want to hear. Then some tech genius actually built it. A small device, barely the size of a car key, synced to your biometric data. Press the button, and whoever you're looking at goes completely silent. Their mouth still moves, their hands still gesture, but not a single sound escapes. The government ran the usual tests, found no immediate side effects, and pushed it through Congress under the name the Do Not Disturb Act. Week 1. Everyone loved it. Customer service workers muted every entitled asshole. Teenagers muted their parents mid-lecture. Married couples, every fight ended before it even started. The workplace, no more unnecessary meetings. The corporate world thrived in an eerie, productive silence. For the first time in history, no one had to listen to anything they didn't want to. Then came week 2. It turned out nobody liked hearing the truth. Defendants in court muted the judges. Students muted their teachers and just stared at their phones. Politicians started muting reporters at press conferences. The news stopped making sense. The government would start an announcement, someone would mute them, and suddenly nobody knew what was going on. Social media turned into chaos. People started muting each other mid-argument, leading to bizarre, one-sided rants. A man on a live stream muted his wife right before she announced she was pregnant. Another muted a doctor mid-diagnosis. Week 3 was when it got dangerous. Fire alarms, muted. Security warnings, muted. 911 operators, well, you get the picture. Medical professionals started making deadly guesses. Emergency broadcasts were useless. The President of the United States tried to give a speech, but by then, no one was listening. Then, the children figured it out. Week 4, society collapsed. Kids muted their parents and ran wild. Schools turned into lawless wastelands. Drivers muted honking cars and flashing sirens. Pile-ups became daily occurrences. Nobody could ask for help. Arguments ended not in resolution but silence. Relationships crumbled. What's a marriage when one person can permanently silence the other? By the time the government tried to ban the mute button, nobody heard them. The entire country just stopped communicating. The streets were quiet. Stores sat empty. The economy nosedived. The only sounds left were those of nature reclaiming the land. Wind, distant sirens, the occasional unmuted scream. And somewhere, in an abandoned research lab, the scientist who invented it all sat alone, pressing his own button over and over, begging someone, anyone, to listen. But there was no one left to hear him.